Day 20. The judgmental tongue. Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. Jesus had no tolerance for those judgmental Pharisees. What a miserable bunch they were. This religious sect of Jews was always looking for something to nitpick about regarding violation of the law of Moses or their own man-made traditions. Their critique ran the gamut from judging the disciples for not washing their hands to criticizing Jesus for healing on the Sabbath. Consider Jesus' response to them. You judge by human standards. I pass judgment on no one. But if I do judge, my decisions are right because I am not alone. I stand with the Father who sent me. John 8, verses 15 to 16. Judgmental people engage in critical, fault-finding assessment of others' behavior. What is amazing is that they judge others by their actions, but judge themselves by their intentions. Of course, most of us tend to judge others from an autobiographical viewpoint. If someone's behavior does not reflect a choice or decision he would have made, we judge it as wrong. I often catch myself judging people who move at a slow pace as lazy or slow-witted simply because the only two modes in which I operate are intense and off. I have to remind myself that they are not lazy, but just different. There are some people who pass judgment on others based solely upon rumors they may have heard that may not have a modicum of truth. Benjamin Franklin, one of America's founding fathers, said, I will speak ill of no man, not even of the matter of truth, but rather excuse the faults I hear, and upon proper accusation speak all the good I know of everybody. His philosophy follows the age-old parental advice. If you can say anything nice, don't say anything at all. We must be careful how we discuss others. My husband and I, members of a popular church which God eventually led us to leave, there have been many rumors circulating about the pastor. An inner circle leader, we had indeed been privy to the details of some of the situation being discussed. However, he agreed it will serve no purpose to talk about these matters with others. It was interesting to note the disappointed looks of the face of the various members when they would engage us in the conversation, only to find that we were not going to offer any information they could use to pass judgment on the pastor. Jesus was empathetic about his displeasure with judgmental folks. Why do you look at the speck of the sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye, when all the time there's a plank in your eye? You hypocrite. First take the plank out of your eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. Matthew 7, 3-5. Jesus bases judgment on people's behavior on nothing other than God's standards. This is the only basis from which we can righteously judge. We will do well to focus more on judging ourselves than hunting for specks in the matters of others. Pray for those whom you observe walking contrary to God's standards, but avoid judgment. If you have a genuine concern for someone and have earned the right to address his or her behavior, then do it in the spirit of love. Remember that you earn the right by consistently demonstrating your care and support. Today's affirmation: I do not judge others, or I too will be judged. For in the same way that I judge, I will be judged. Day 20.